What's going on, guys? Major Rushmore here, otherwise known as Simon. Welcome along to day 57 of my weight loss journey. Thank you so much for joining me as always. Really appreciate your company. For breakfast yesterday, I had my usual porridge with banana and honey with toasted flaxseed crunch. After that, I had a cappuccino, and then for lunch, I had a Tesco flatbread with taco sauce, slice of light matured cheddar, chicken breast fillet seasoned with tikka seasoning, cooked in the air fryer, sliced tomato, and diced red onion, and washed that down in a can of Pepsi Max. And for dessert, I had protein yogurt, Nestle Lindals Pro Plus Sunday, strawberry sundae flavor. That was fine. Then for supper, I had taco mince, and that was it in terms of food. For in terms of water intake, I think I had about 4 pints. And in work, I had a meeting. I had several meetings. First one was going through the verification with Dojo Payments for the payment terminal integration. So I can't. There was a lot of tests. I think might have been about 50 different scenarios that I had to go through originally, but I think yesterday they only spot checked about 20 of them. Passed all but one of them, which was fine. So I patched that, and I'm just waiting for another session with them now today, hopefully, to just for them for 5 minutes just to verify that that one is working, and then we'll be able to go live with the payment terminals hooked up to the software. Let me see, where was I? Then after that, I had another meeting about bringing these business consultants on board. We're going to bring them on to help us launch for the first year. Like, there's a lot of certification, accreditation, GDPR, compliance, marketing, all this kind of stuff. Like, I'm still managing in charge of all the software side of it and all that. So, but they're going to handle everything else basically, and guide us, hold our hand. Essentially, is the word I'd use to bring us to a launch state, and it'll be cool. I can't wait to show you guys what that is. I just want to get the marketing side in place first, so you'll be able to see the software that I'm working on. That's my main bread and butter. And yeah, after that, then I would have had another couple of meetings. Did I? Oh, I had another meeting at towards the end of the day as well. I can't remember what that was about now. Oh my god, that's killing me. Yeah, can't remember. But then after in the evening, then when that shift ended in the evening, I worked on my friend's website, and I just tidied up a few loose ends on that, and now everything is practically done. Just waiting for him to provide me with some testimonials so we can add them to the homepage and from his customers, and then also for him to take a photo of his van and his team in their uniforms, like, standing in front, and just add a bit of a human touch to it. And then while I'm waiting on that, I'm going to hook up something called Google Analytics. So when a button is clicked, or when a form is submitted, or an event happens, that we submit those events to Google Analytics, and we can measure the return on investment. How many people are clicking? What are they clicking on? Why did they click it? Are they a potential lead? Is there potential revenue to generate here? All that kind of stuff. So you can tell all that. And after that, once all that's in place, then I'm going to submit it to Google and have it all launched properly. So yeah, wait and see what happens there. Right, that's us all caught up on yesterday. I'll talk to you at breakfast. My head is cold. You like me hat? Oh, don't know. Feel nice and snug with a hat on, even though I'm wearing the t-shirt. Right, toasted flaxseed crunch. Get that in there. Perfect. No, banana. Please be good now, banana. Please be good. Please be good, banana. Oh my god. We have a humdinger. We have a humdinger, guys. Couple of Peter Stringfellows, but that's okay. Kind of. One trying to go incognito, trying to sneak in there. Not happening. All right, I think we're good on that. Right. Nice and turgid. Turgid. A bit of cow milk. Right, let's proceed to mix up our goo removal. Right. Still thinking about you, Dylan. Oh. Right, here we go. Dobby, shush. It feels like I'm missing something. Ah, Toby. Oh yeah, I just didn't get a bite of banana, that's what it was. Now I have it. Alright, I finished this off camera. Plan for the day in work is hopefully I'll have that last meeting with Dojo for 5 minutes just to get that last one verified and get us to launch in one of the pilot locations. So that's great, hopefully. Then after that, I'm going to move on to, I'm going to do a few small fry tasks. So, or a few, like there's a couple of small little low hanging fruit tasks that I call them. So basically the way in software development it works, you have a backlog. Sorry, be over here. You have this on a screen. You have these columns called swim lanes, right? So you have a backlog, you have a to do, you have an in progress, you have a ready for test, you have a released column, and you move tasks across each column as you go. So our backlog is quite extensive. Some of the tasks are really small, and some of them are massive, epic, big tasks, big chunks of work, like the one that the payment terminal integration was. So what I like to do is in between big epic tasks like that, the big ones, I like to do a couple of small little low-hanging fruit ones, which are more or less quality of life improvements. So for example, one of the tenants of our software requested to put address. So when the patient is entering their address, to put in address line. So we have address line 1 and address line 2, town, city, county, region, air code, country, whatever. But they wanted in address line 3 and address line 4. And now another person in that, one of the doctors is like, I'm not having that, I don't like it. You know what I mean? So because everyone's putting crappy data in, like, you know, they're putting the town, city in address line 4 and putting the county in address line 3. It's just a mess. So, you know, just to do a little tweak on that to just nuke those 2 extra fields out. Because it doesn't make sense to me, and yeah, that's what I had envisaged all along, that there was only address line 1, address line 2, town, city, county, region, air code, country, or postal code as we call it. Yeah, and then I move on to the next epic task, which is likely to be the video consultation module. There was an issue we had on that. We had to have a management meeting about it to figure out what we're ever going to handle it, because that's complicated. I won't bore you with the details, but yeah, probably get that done today, hopefully. Anyway, I shall talk to you at lunch. Alright guys, lunchtime now. I have to make this quick because I'm going on a meeting in 5 minutes, so I can't do my usual setup here, but I have a flatbread from Tesco, taco sauce, chicken breast fillet, seasoned with Cajun seasoning, sliced cherry tomatoes. I don't have other salad tomatoes for some reason. Diced red onion, slice of light mature cheddar. Washing it down with a can of Pepsi Max, and I have one of these yogurts for dessert. Lindal's Kavarg raspberry flavoured, 15 grams of protein. Alright, I'll talk to you at supper. Alright, having a late supper here. What I have here is, forgot to show you in the camera, if you can see into it there, prawns and garlic butter on a bed of whole grain rice with high protein vegetable mix. And yeah. I've been on calls and meetings all night basically. So it's a late one. Alright. A bit of salt. Alright, so you've seen my full day of eating today. You know the story as always. If you have any comments or suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and I'll talk to you in the next video. All the best. Bye bye.